Hey, what is up, punks? My name is FlipLaScript. If you guys are new around here, I do a reoccurring segment sometimes other than my Fortnite scary stories called Storytime, and it's where I talk about some pretty scary stuff that has happened to me in real life. The scary stories are more works of fiction, the story times are more in real life stuff. It's been a while since I've done an episode, so I figured it was long overdue. And this is part of your double upload, so don't worry, later on today a Fortnite scary story is going to be coming out, and I hope you guys enjoyed that one too. But anyway, let's jump right into my sleep paralysis. So for those of you who don't know what sleep paralysis is, for those of you who have never experienced the sleep paralysis episode, I hope you go your whole life without experiencing it, and you just might never experience it, or you might, I don't know, it kind of all depends. But if you don't know what sleep paralysis is, essentially what it is it is your body still asleep, like actually sleeping, but you wake up in the middle of the night, like your brain wakes up, you're able to open your eyes, and that's all that you can do. So you're awake, you're conscious, you're processing things, you're seeing things, you're kind of in this weird dream state still, but your body is not going to move because it is asleep. You sometimes get like some crazy scary visions, and I'm going to just tell you guys those things that I've seen. So the first time that it happened, I honestly didn't really know what was going on. I didn't really know what sleep paralysis was at the time. I had heard about it, I just didn't know I was experiencing it. I woke up in the middle of the night about 4 years ago, and I couldn't move. I wasn't afraid, I wasn't really anything. I thought I was dreaming, honestly. And I couldn't move, but I could kind of move my eyes, and I just see this dark cloud in my room, and it's just hovering around me, almost as if it's like watching me or something like that. And then what seems like 5 minutes, I'm sure it was actually shorter because of the whole paralysis thing, it just darts out of my room, like it goes through the wall. I never see it. I wake up the next day. It's just a very weird experience. And then nothing happened for about 2 years. Like I said, they're very random. I know it all depends on the person. Some people get it almost every night, and I couldn't do that. I get an episode about once every year and a half, and it sucks. The second time I had one was very, very scary. The second time I have it, I wake up in the middle of the night. Yet again, that's how it's always going to happen. You wake up in the middle of the night. And I can't move, obviously, but I want to move. I want to move my arm, I want to move, my legs, I want to like get up to go get a snack or like go to the bathroom, something that you would do at 2 in the morning, and I can't. And at this point I'm freaking out, like, I'm paralyzed, I can't move, hence the name sleep paralysis. And then because I'm still kind of in a semi-conscious dreaming state, I see this figure. And it's a black silhouette figure, and it walks up to me. It is a full shadow, it's all black, there's like nothing to him, like no eyes, no nothing, it's just a black shadow. And it gets on the bed, and it starts to like choke me or do something. And at this point I'm trying to scream, I'm trying to physically like open up my mouth to like let out a scream, but nothing's happening. And I just remember being so scared, so helpless, so everything. And then at that point, with the being like over me or choking me, I forget honestly what he was doing. He might not have been choking me, but I remember that he had his hands on me. And I wake up the next day, it's daytime, and some time had passed, and that was the second time that I had sleep paralysis. That time was probably the most scariest that I had. This next one, and this is the final one that I've had that I can remember. Sometimes people have sleep paralysis and they can't remember. This one actually was scary too, but in a little bit of a different way. Nowadays, I live with my girlfriend. The last two that I just told you about happened a few years ago. This one happened almost 6 months ago. I live with my girlfriend right now, and we were both asleep, and I wake up in the middle of the night, and I see that shadowy figure yet again. I've actually based a few creepypastas and scary stories off of my sleep paralysis, and it's just watching me. and I can move my eyes, but I can't move any part of my body, and I'm just trying to call out my girlfriend's name, like, to help me, and I can't talk, I can't do anything. The shadowy figure gets closer to me and closer to me, and I'm just looking at my girlfriend who's asleep, and I'm just screaming inside to, wake me up, or, help me. And of course she can't hear because I don't have any control over my body, and it just gets closer and closer to me until it is at my face, and it's just looking down at me. And at this point, a few tears run down my eyes, because at this point, I can't talk, I can't move, I can't do anything. My body's frozen, I'm frozen. I can think, I can see, I can scream internally, but I can't do anything, and this being is just getting closer and closer to me, and it eventually gets so close that I black out in fear, and then I wake up the next morning and everything is fine. So I hope that you guys never have to experience sleep paralysis. If you have unfortunately experienced sleep paralysis, please comment down below. Tell us your experiences. I just might read it, I just might heart it, I just might reply. Let's get a conversation started. That's what these story times are all about, is community and conversation. Now at this point, I'm going to be doing some quick updates to the channel because I don't get a chance to break the fourth wall and talk to you guys that much. So that's the end of the story time. If you guys don't want to hear the updates, just go ahead, click off of the video. But if you guys want to hear some updates, then keep on listening. First update, please check out my second channel. It is in the link in the description below. It's just called Flip. I'm going to be uploading some Fortnite gameplay, some Fortnite comedy gameplay, stuff like that, some behind the scenes things on FlipLaScript, some reaction videos. There's a video of me reacting to The Split, my very first ever Fortnite creepypasta that was uploaded a week ago. On Sunday, there's going to be another video on that channel, so please check out that channel. Tell me what you think. The second update is, do not worry, there is going to be another Fortnite creepypasta / scary story contest. It's going to be coming in May, so you guys have about 2 weeks before I announce the contest. I'm going to be giving away some V-Bucks. It's going to be about $50 worth of V-Bucks. There's going to be some other prizes too, like playtime with myself, V-Bucks like I just said, and then your chance to have your video featured, or your creepypasta, your scary story featured on Sundays on this channel, so keep your eyes peeled on that. And with that being said, guys, I love you all so much. There's going to be a Fortnite scary story later on this evening, so keep your eyes peeled for that in your sub boxes. Peace out, and let's have a great weekend.